William Hill sponsors Joshua versus Molina on Sky Sports Box Office.
Kugan Cassius IFL team in association with Maximus Gym Marbella with the weigh-in here for Joshua Molina, White and Chisora, even though they weighed in about an hour apart. With me I've got trainer Mark Tibbs. How are you, Mark?
Lovely, thanks, Kugan.
Yeah. Had a little bit of time to reflect on the other day. It was kind of a mad, like 15-20 minute spell there, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, it was what it was. I think I was asked how I saw the fight going, and you know, I says tactically, you know, it's not a difficult task, but you know, with all due respect. But having said that, you know, we've got to bear in mind with the experience Derek's been through, and he's been around, so we're very aware of that. And then I don't know what happened. Then something happened. He said something. He said I was talking bullshit. Someone asked me a question. I give him my breakdown of it. So he said I was talking bullshit, and then I come back with something I said, which was, you know, it was a bit foul of me, but you know, it just was spontaneous. Anyway, and then the table comes flying over. So I felt it coming over. We was all pretty calm because we see what was happening, but that really made me cross because, you know, chucking, it's a violent act, chucking a table at us. You know, we're all in a fight. You know, we want the fight to happen. So I was very, very cross, and I didn't like that.
You see the microphone go over towards you. Was that obviously that is a split second after it happened, and kind of like just a reflex thing more than anything else? Yeah,
it was a reflex thing that happened. I'm not going to have anybody insult, you know, people I'm with. It's just me as a person, and especially violent acts towards in public. It's rude, it's terrible, it's disgusting. But I knew where I was aiming that. Although it happened in a split second, I aimed it low, and I knew it had a lead attached. So I threw it with a bit of venom, not knowing it would reach the target. You know, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's one of them things. I think, like I said, it's thankfully the fight is on and things were said, but it was one of them moments where no one knew what was going on. It was just seemed to be different things going on in different areas of the room, and your quote in the middle of the press conference was brilliant. I know you're saying it was a bit whatever, you know, explicit or whatever, but listen, we're talking about a sport where two people are going to try and take each other's heads off. So bit of bad language I've never seen. You know, what's the big deal? I understand the kids watching, and I do understand that part of it, but it was one of them situations where it was what it was. So
it was what it was. That's right. To be honest with you, when it was going off a little bit, I did recall. I thought there's some fracas going on, are they? Like, he chucked the table, then he bolted. In between him bolting, I chucked the mic, and but I see a fracas going on, and I know Dillian was nice and calm, but I turned around to the right because I knew it was clear in front of me. I turned around to the right, and he was there, and he was class. He was class. He was calm. He was calm. He was controlled, and he just let everyone get on with it.
Seems very protective over you, especially that day. You know, being part of the team, and he was more aggravated that sort of Chisora had something to say towards you, and rather than himself. You know, they just their things back and forth. But as soon as it went to you, that seemed to sort of switch Dillian a little bit as well.
Well, that's nice to know, and I suppose he's, you know, no one likes bully behaviour. So, you know, it is what it is. But we're all back on now. We're all back on.
Touch and go yesterday though. After the hearing, we didn't know whether the fight was on or not. Derek's got his fine and 2 years suspended sentence. Do you expect the board to maybe speak to Dillian after the fight now?
Do you know, I just saw Robert Smith briefly walk up to Dillian, and they had a few words. If it happens after the fight tomorrow night, I'll probably get called in myself. But you know, you know, it is what it is. You know, we can't change what's happened. We all did what we had to do. We've done the minimal. If cameras weren't there, who knows what would have happened? So, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, listen, like I said, it's one of them things where it was what it was that day. But listen, I can say it, you don't have to say it, but the fucking Minge line was legendary. It's going about the boxing scene.
Seriously, they tell me. I've had to come off the Twitter and Facebook because I need to focus.
I know it's one of them things, like I said, it was all heat at the moment stuff. No one can argue with that, and it's been resolved now, and these two can get in the ring tomorrow and have what it was always about anyway. the fight they're going to have in the ring?
Well, listen, we're concentrating now. It's going to be a good fight. What's done's done. We've got to concentrate on the fight, and we've got to get a good job done.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Mark, appreciate giving us a little bit of time.
Thanks, good.
All weighed in now, and yeah, it's all about tomorrow night.
Good luck. Take care.
Top man. Thank you.
Thank you.